How are we? What's going on, my fellow pilots? I've had a lot going on lately. Just been busy as shit. What's going down? Give me 1 second here. I fumbled the freaking playlist here a little bit. Let's get rid of that. Then, where the hell was it? Oh, there it is. I found it. There we go. Got my little lo-fi going on. Anyway, Reload Joe, C Bagsy, Fire Mike, of course, my man, Cartro, Mr. B up here. What's up, guys? How we doing? I got some stuff I want to touch on, in regards to Quicksilver. Because I made that video about Quicksilver, and it got pretty good traction. I mean, people kind of, it wasn't, and that's another thing I want to talk about. They had a conversation, was that yesterday, about clickbait. That's one thing you'll never catch me doing, is clickbaiting. Like, if you see something in my title, that is exactly what I'm going to be talking about. I will not disappoint. Yeah, all good, man. Mr. B, I'm just going to say it, fellas. I lost my sister, my best friend. We were a year apart. The opioid crisis is real. If anyone out there is struggling with that or knows someone that is struggling with that, hug them and try to do what you can. It's it's real. So, and I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat anything, but it is what it is. We were a year apart, and she was more like a brother to me because she was like a tomboy. So all the way up until our teens, we were like inseparable. We were best friends. And we were still best friends on into adulthood, but we kind of she went our separate ways in that department as far as things go, it's the whole thing is real prevalent on the eastern seaboard. Well, it's everywhere really, but it's mainly in this whole triangle right here. But anyway, so there it is. That's what happened, and but it is what it is, and life is what it is. We just it's I struggled. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I don't care. I struggled with it years ago. Like I said, it's something that really gets a hold of people, especially in where I live in this area. And the fentanyl and all that stuff is just running rampant. I think they need to, there's a whole, I'm not even gonna get into politics of it, but there's just a lot of things that, there ain't a whole lot you can do about it, honestly. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have any answers or anything like that, but it's tough. It's not that I didn't try or anyone didn't try. I tried. Actually, ironically, she was here for Thanksgiving, and the last thing she said to me before she left, she lay down on the couch, and a drone video popped up on the TV, and she said, "Hey, there's guys that make a lot of money for like AT&T and stuff flying them drones," because she don't know too much about what I did, because we don't communicate as much as we used to, you know. But she knew I did something with drones, you know. And it was kind of funny that was the last thing that she kind of said to me. But she had a big heart. She was a really good person, and it's a shame. But we'll move on from that, and yeah, let's dig into. Like I said, you know, if you got somebody out there that you think is struggling, yeah, try to help them. That's all I could say about it. But yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, Matteo. Sorry to hear that, man. Yep. I struggled with it for 2010. I started on them, and I used to give a lot of shit to all my people, my friends, my close friends, because they were all on, like, back then it was like perk 30s and stuff like that, you know, and then people would graduate to heroin or whatnot, you know, whatever. And my thing was the perks. So I was on them for about 5 years, I think it was. And then, yeah. Then I became an alcoholic, which was, I think, even worse. No, nothing's worse. Forget about that. But it almost killed me is why I'm saying that. But that's, you know. But not a lot of people are as fortunate as I am to kind of get out of that and get away from that. You know, I wouldn't have any of this around me. I wouldn't have you beautiful people in front of me talking to me right now if I would have stayed on that path. You know what I mean? And yeah. What's up, Mario? How you doing? To touch on some other stuff I wanted to talk about though. So a lot of things have been going on with the Goggles X. So Bardwell in his last week's stream, he went on a rant, and I'm sure you remember this if you watched it, where he said he tested the latency in the AV input, and he was getting 80 plus milliseconds in latency. Now, he said this, these were his words. He edited the video. I haven't looked at it since he did that. I don't know if he might have took all that out, but I know that's what he said. And the only reason I'm bringing this up for a reason. Just hang with me here. So he says, yeah, man, it's horrible. It's got fake breakup, and it's like north of 80 millisecond latency. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But then somebody mentions in the chat that Maztec had 34 millisecond latency. Well, he automatically withdraws everything he says and surrenders and says, well, then listen to Maztec. And then proceeded to say in the follow-up live stream that he didn't have the tools that Maztec had to get latency. What confused me, and this really, really bugged me, I was going to post it in a comment or a question in yesterday's stream, and I withdrew it. I was going to. But I didn't want to, I don't know. I have a lot more other things on my mind than to create any drama on a live stream. But what bugged me the most was, why did he say, I tested it and I was getting north of 80 milliseconds of latency, if he didn't have the same stuff? And now here's what I'm getting at. Bardwell has shown that he has a 1000 FPS camera that he tests latency with. The same test that Maztec does. The same exact test. So why did he surrender so easy to what Maztec said and then hack up his video, and now you can't even, I don't even know, I haven't even really looked if he even hacked that part out of it or not. I thought that was weird. Just really, really strange. In order to word that question to him in yesterday's stream, because I had it typed up, it was huge, and it would have took like a lot of I don't know. I didn't do it for that reason. But it had me scratching my head. What's going on with these goggles and these key guys, these key opinion leaders that all of a sudden they gotta tiptoe around? I just don't understand. kind of made me think for a minute. But yeah. Anyway, I'm in the market for a second FPV system. And I've been looking at the Goggles X. When they first come out, I thought it was attractive that you could get analog walk snail. It's got the USB in and out. You know, I thought that was attractive, and I've been looking into it. But I've been also looking into HD0. It's going to be really, really hard to get me to go away from DJI and Vista. I'm talking about V2. I don't do the O3. Mainly because of the latency. And like people will argue, well, you don't have to carry an action camera. Well, when you're recording on board with the O3, it puts it into a high latency mode. So no, that's not going to work for me. I can't go any higher than 26 milliseconds. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, for what I do. I'm not talking about anybody else. I mean, for what I do, my preference. Because I learned the hard way with 60 FPS. Like, when I'm trying to do, 80 mile an hour between two whatever and make a move, whatever. But, yeah. So that was one of the systems I was looking at as the Avatar. But since the release of these goggles, it's been really weird. And then all of a sudden you got Maztec throwing out firmware saying the Cadix are fucking him over by... That's another thing. What he mean by like Cadix is fucking him over by sending him goggles to test with... What's that mean? Like with the wrong firmware or with the firmware? Yeah, it just seemed to me like I'm sitting back like, what is going on with these goggles? What is going on right now? All right, I'll catch up on the chat here because I can see it's popping off a little bit. Yeah, Matty, congratulations, brother. Yeah, 5 years, man. That's what's up. Yeah, Matty, that's what... I mean, I did. But only when I couldn't get anything. Because then everyone could get H. You know what I mean? Like, not to drop back on that or whatnot. And that's the sad part. And I was one of them guys that were doing the perks because I was prescribed them. I was given a month prescription. So, by the time... That is a whole different story. That is a whole different story right there. That was insane, actually. Right, Fire Mike. What I was getting at is why. Oh, wait. Okay, I missed. What I meant to say was also he said, I don't have the technology, or I don't have the stuff that Maztec has to test that latency. Well, no, yeah, you do, because I've watched you use a 1000 FPS camera to test latency. I've watched you do that exact same test multiple times. So it was just so weird. Like, why all of a sudden, like, did he just throw his hands up, back away? Like, it was just so weird to me. Like, nothing made sense to me. And it's fucking weird, dude. It was just weird. Flyboard, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Well, I was taking a serious look at the walk snail, and I wanted, because I was really interested in the HD0 with a 90 FPS camera. Is what I was really interested in, because I'm all about latency. I'm like, the less latency you have in them goggles, the more connected you're going to feel, and that's just reality. That's just what it is. That's real. So watching other people's reactions, especially racers, and I focused on racers in particular, and one of them was shit. He kind of gets a bad rap for being a smart ass. His name is Thor, or fuck, what the hell is his kid's name? Anyway, I watched his review of that camera, and he's a racer. And I watched a lot of racers' reviews for that reason. And they just their reaction. And they, you know. Yeah, car trope, yes. There are, absolutely. But if you're bought and paid for, own it. Own it. Nobody's going to hate you for it. Own it. But don't sit there and say, I'm an honest reviewer. And you're only going to get the fucking, you know what I mean? Another thing that irked me a little bit, and Mads Tech, Ian, he's my buddy. Like, I like him and everything. And he's trying to, like, he's killing, he's holding the nails in the hammer, the crossfire, while shilling for fucking Radio Master. And I don't have a problem with a company coming out with some better technology or beating another company. But show me in performance. I don't need somebody to tell me. You know what I mean? Show me it works. That's all. I don't need somebody to say, and then go and then resort to the same website, which is TBS. TBS has been out of stock forever, but I can go right now to get a PB or whatever, and they're in stock. I can get whatever I need, whether it's Crossfire or whatever. I just bought 2 receivers, fuck, with a long range. You know what I mean? Like, it's available. But he keeps going to that website going, they're unavailable. Oh, just forget about them. Oh, they're dead. It kind of irked me a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's not because, like, I communicate with Trappy and whatever, and that had nothing to do with it. It's just, I don't like that I don't like that kind of marketing. I don't like that, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's, you guys have any questions, throw them up in the chat. Flyborg, the T-Motor G4 is, from what I heard, performs just as good, if not, I've heard people say better. And the reason I think it performs a little better than the actual FetTech G4, because when FetTech went to the new gyro, the IIM gyro, they didn't take in account the filtering. And I'm not talking about PID filtering. I'm talking about filtering on the board itself. I think it's a noisy board electronically. And that's why we have so many issues with this new gyro. Because this new IIM gyro is so sensitive. Man. I mean, super, super sensitive. I just helped somebody the other day that was having serious issues with noise because of the IIM gyro. You can't, and he even said he had a the hell was it? Receiver wire just running close to the gyro. You can't have, in fact, I don't run anything over the top of the flight controller anymore. I run everything underneath. I bring it up over and I tap it in the side. You know what I mean? That gyro is that sensitive. It'll pick up any wee little bit of electrical noise. But the T-Motor, because they put, it's the way they designed the board, I think they have better electronic filtering on it. And I've heard that it's easier to tune. That's what I've heard. I'm just looking, reading up on the chat here, guys. Freeloja, I was thinking that, but I thought I could have sworn that he had 1,000 frames per second. We can look that up, actually. Yeah, let's do that. let's fuck around. Well, all we have to do is hop over here, and then we'll just pull up his videos. You know, it's not like Barbell watches my shit, so I ain't worried about him barging in and and I really don't care anyway, but because everything I'm saying is valid, you know what I mean? It just made me think, like, what is really going on here? Like, the fuck? All right. What should we type in? Latency test. Let's go. Latency test. Whatever. All right. Range. Latency range test. There is. I know there's a video of him because he had his color charts out and everything. And he did a full on. Oh wow, look. That's an old video. That was that was my budget build. That's hilarious. Why did that pop up? Oh fuck. Is it, can you hear me?
I'm Joshua Bardwell, and you're gonna learn something today. I am super excited to bring you the test that we're going to do today. The DJI FPV goggles. Okay, fine, right? This quad has the DJI FPV system on it, but it also has a TBS Unify. And we're going to fly the same quad with both an analog and a digital.
Okay, that's not...
And we're going to see, like, just...
That's not any latency. Let's see here. How should I word this? Latency test. Millisecond or whatever. I know he did. I know for a fact he fucking did. Latency. I know he fucking did, dude. Wait. Fixed.
I just updated my DJI system to the latest firmware that released yesterday, and I am thrilled to tell you about the new things in it. There are some things about DJI that a firmware update will never fix, like the fact that some of you guys are afraid that they're coming in to wipe us all out, knock everybody off the table, take over, and force us to buy DJI forevermore. But I feel like the things they did in this firmware update actually, I mean, maybe they're just playing a long game and they're trying to trick us in the short term, but...
I'm telling you he did this.
You're going to learn something.
I mean, fucking guy's got 1 million videos. Fuck. It would take like forever to go through there and look. And find like which one. I know. It's... Walks now. I test...
Goggles is latency. But I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to do the YouTuber thing and save latency to the end of the video and talk about all the goggles at once rather than spread that information out throughout the video. The coolest thing about the new standalone Walksnail video receiver is that you can use it on a lot of the analog goggles that you already own. As long as they've got an HDMI input, they could theoretically take an image from the video receiver and you could fly. But the experience of using it with those goggles is going to vary widely. I'm trying to draw your attention to, well, anyway, hopefully you're okay with that trade-off. So for example, don't focus on the fact that the focus on this shot of the Dominator goggle is less than perfect. The image is a little bit out of focus and blurry. It was very hard looking at the GoPro's tiny little screen to turn that knob and get the image perfectly focused. Obviously, that's not true. And the reason for that is that the Dominator goggle here on the left has a 46 degree field of view, but because it's a taller image, you end up actually with a larger. You can see that this is a much inferior display. It is dim. It is
well,
nowhere in the same league as even the really good LCD display.
latency analysis.
I've discussed in the past how I measure record with a
There
GoPro
it
at
is.
2 the first
All right.
time. I have an LED light.
There it is.
I've discussed in the past how I measure the glass-to-glass latency of the system, but I'll just recap it here real quick in case it's your first time. I have an LED light, which you see here, and I record with a GoPro at 240 frames per second, that light turning on both in the goggle itself and in the GoPro itself.
Okay.
If we wait for the light to turn on, like so, then if we count how many frames it takes for the light to appear in the goggle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there we go. 10 frames, 10 frames,
do the math.
240 frames per second. It's approximately 4 milliseconds per frame, and therefore that means our glass-to-glass latency is about 40 milliseconds. You can see some ways in which this method is not perfect. First of all,
well, let's listen to
because I only have a 240 frame per second camera, I can only measure down with 4 milliseconds of precision. So if there was one goggle that had 6 milliseconds and one that had 8 milliseconds, I wouldn't be able to differentiate them reliably. The other complication is that it's not always perfectly clear which frame should be the one that we count as the start of the light. So we can see here that the light is starting to turn on, and now it's fully on. And that might throw us off by 1 frame in either direction.
It's not that big of a margin.
I've ordered some little LED diodes instead of using a great big LED panel that will turn on quicker and more definitively. But at the end of the day, I still am only going to get 4 milliseconds of resolution. Nevertheless, we can still draw some meaningful conclusions.
Right.
And we're going to start down here at...
Okay. So, I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys, by the way. Alright, I'm sorry, Fire Mike. I just had to fucking clarify that I wasn't losing my mind, that I know he did the test before. That's the only reason I was doing that. And I will not torture you guys anymore. Hold on 1 second. Flyborg, I'm having an issue with my Mac ports. It won't read any RX or TX. Wondering if it's just my board running it through Alpha, which I don't like much. Okay. MSP. Okay, I got you. I was just sitting there looking. I was like, wait, what? Well, you are real quick, Flyborg. What RX are you talking? Okay, so your MSP for your goggles or whatnot. Or do you have your? Do you know what you're doing in Alpha GUI? Do you know how to set everything up for your MSP? That is. So you're not getting LSD, you're not getting any action is what you're saying, correct? Flyboard, PV. I'm actually busting out FETTEC Alpha tonight. See what I got after we talk about Quicksilver is I got this guy. This was sent to me by Anthony Greco. And what happened was he broke off the plugs for the for your plug for your ESC plug. And what this has, well, there's where the plug was, but there's little solder pins. He says he soldered to the pins and couldn't get it to work. So I got this frame, this Evo frame that I want to throw together, and I need another Alpha rig anyway. I haven't had one in a while, so yeah, we'll be putting that together tonight. King Kirk, the channel, what's up, my man? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. minute G4. Yeah, well, the end game here, unfortunately, for people to go to Pet Tech, there is a small number out there that swear by their Pet Tech rigs and like them. One example is Juicy. He's a member of my Discord. He flies his Alpha rig with my tune on it, or whatever. He swears that's his favorite rig, and he flies it all the time. It's whatever works for you. I fly Kiss Ultra nowadays, but I still fly. That's why I'm building another Alpha rig tonight, because I haven't had one in a while. Actually, I'll be building 2 these next couple weeks. One I'll be shipping out to somebody. You know who you are. But anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about Quicksilver real quick. What I wanted to talk about, okay, so you guys saw the video. I am blown away. I mean, fucking, that was not no bullshit. Like, whenever you see my reaction to anything, that is genuine. I have no reason to lie to anyone or fucking whatever. I have nothing to gain. It doesn't, I have no affiliates. I don't care about any of that. None of that matters. I just had this conversation with someone the other day. Someone you all know, but I ain't gonna put it out on blast. But anyway, I'm not interested in any of that. All I'm interested in is building quads and making people happy and just watching other pilots do their thing. That's all I care about. The fact that you can take a Betaflight quad that you've been frustrated with, and I literally just took it and threw it on that flight controller. The only thing I changed, here's the quad right here actually. The only thing I changed was the TPA. I changed it from 0.35 to 0.25. And it probably didn't even, it might have did something. The only reason I do that is because factory settings like to put the TPA pretty high. And I like my influence, my PID loop all the way through. I like it, whatever tune that I have on it, I like a little more stronger influence. I don't want that being taken away too much. But anyway, that was the only thing I really did. And I don't even know if that even made a difference, but all I did was drop it on this quad and it flew like that. I have a couple flight controllers here that I'm going to Jesus Christ, are you serious right now? Why was that so damn hard? Anyway, I got a couple flight controllers laying here that I have this little cute, I've never had a 20 by 20 stack in my life. Freeloader sent me these. He sent me a box of goodies, like just random stuff that he was done with. You know, the kid's been in FPV for a long time, a while. I don't know how long, but a while. But he's got this. He sent me this. Was in the box, a little 20 by 20 stack. Thought it was cute as hell, but that's something I would never run on a freestyle rig, apparently. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Quicksilver on this. This is a T motor, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's a target for it now. I think that there is. I can't remember if I looked or not. I know I looked for this one, this Flywoo, and then the other one I have over there. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, hold on one second. But there was a couple points I wanted to touch on about the configuration if you're interested in loading this on your quad. What did I do with that? Fuck it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just. I'm gonna go ahead to this screen here. All right. I think I did check this one. Oh no, that's my fucking mouse. There we go. All right, let's go ahead over to Quicksilver. All right, so in order to do this, I'm making a video about this, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this one in. I think I did look it. I didn't load it, but I think I looked and saw there was a target. This whole week's been a blur, to be honest with you. I just kind of. All right. So no, I gotta have it in bootloader. So you gotta make sure you have it in bootloader mode. So we'll unplug it. And I haven't worn my glasses this whole time. All right. Okay, there's a button there. You want to hold the button while you plug in USB. That puts it in DFU mode. See, now it's got just a red light. Yep. Now it's saying whatever it's saying there. Okay, so we'll go down to. I usually go to the bottom first because that's where all the newer targets are. Because if you notice, like the diatone, you start at the beginning and go down to the D's. They have a diatone, but then they just have it says Fury F4 or whatever, and then you're like, well, they probably don't have diatone. Now, if you go all the way down and kind of scroll around a little bit, you'll see where they have diatone Mamba F4, diatone F7. That's what I put on that rig that is in the video. So let's go. This is a T-motor. T-motor F411 with the no, it's got the BMI 270. F411. So I'm gonna guess this is going to be it. Oh shit. Why ain't it fucking. Well, that's cool. Let's try this again. Why is it the fucking one? It's not even recognized. Yeah, I thought it did. All right, let's do it like this. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. There it is. Now it's rating it, and then it will verify. Boom, verified. All right, so now we have Quicksilver on this play controller. So let's go back to home. All right, now my computer just said it recognized it and device is ready. All right, there it is. Yep, BMI 270, STM at 411. All right, we're ready to fucking go. This thing's ready. So this will be another one. Now, my plans with this guy, that is how you load the firmware anyway. If it has the target. If it don't have the target, let me know, because I kind of was talking to the developer, and I was kind of talking him. I was trying to talk him into putting D-Star 2400, but he's like, basically what he told me was, if I have evidence that it would improve performance, I'll do it. That's what he told me. So, yeah. And he might be watching the stream. I don't know. But anyway, I still think you should enable 2400 just for us KISS guys and whatever. I don't know. Even though, you know, we just like we like bigger numbers. That's what it is. I'm kidding, by the way, but yeah, whatever. No, but I did have a serious conversation with him about that, wondering, you know, because it feels so good. And by the way, that's another thing. Hold on, I got to touch on that right now. I got to clarify something. A lot of people are under the impression. Hold on a second. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me get my camera back up here. All right, there we go. Anyway, a lot of people are under the impression that this is a fork of Betaflight. Nothing to do with Betaflight. Absolutely nothing. This is all new. This is a whole new thing. It's its own. Nothing to do with it. Boss Hobby is the name of the actual manufacturer, or who manufactures this firmware. And basically, they kind of say like this fills the gap of where Falco X kind of fucked everybody. You know, they didn't say it's a new Falco X, but what they were saying was, you know, this is a new thing, and they're gonna progress, or they're gonna work with 5-inch. You know what I mean? They really only go with the tiny whoops and stuff, but damn, it flies so good on 5-inch. They need to, you know, do a little more with it. But yeah, I've been communicating with them, the developer or whatnot, and yeah. Fire Mike, what board was it? Give me just send me the board on private messenger, and it will be there. I'll get it on there for you. I don't know if I can. I sound cocky, but just go ahead and send that to me, and I'll see what I can do. The Diatone FC. What Diatone FC? I don't have. You mean the ESC? Freeloader? 8-bit FPV. How you doing, my friend? You're right. It does. It just flies so great. I'm still blown away on how wow that flew with on 5-inch, dude. Like, okay, let me tell you some of the things I had against me on that day. This should have never worked as well as it did. Number one, the fucking ESC is old, okay? It's a 35 amp. I'm running 6S through it. 35 amp. It's a BIHLE S with Blue Jay on it, and one of the ESCs wasn't even reading anymore. The motors are 25. That's another thing I wanted to show. These are hyper light, or 25-22 kV. So I had to put a throttle. I had to put a throttle limiter on her. Well, when you do a throttle limit, yes, you can fly it. It's okay, but you're not telling your flight controller that you're not. Your flight controller still knows that it's 25-22 kV. So your amp draw is going to be insane. It was killing my lipos, like, because it don't know. You know what I mean? Now, if you do it, like on Beta Flight, they have the option where you can do an actual motor output limit, which will actually, you can tell the flight controller, you can trick the flight controller into thinking they're 1750 or 800 or 1800 kV. Well, you can't do that with just a throttle limit. A lot of people make that mistake. They think just because they're putting a throttle limit on there, that yes, you can get by on that, but you're just putting a Band-Aid on it. You're not doing it, you're still, yeah, it's not efficient whatsoever. No, this is a ESC, the Diatone. But how many, what was the amps on this one, Freeload Joe? You guys have to excuse me a minute. I have to pee like an idiot because I had to pee before I even walked in here and picked this all up. So give me 1 second. All right, well that's perfect then. The frame I'm probably gonna put it in, Preload Joe, is gonna be that dead cat. It's hanging right here. But what I want to do, I really wanted to do this. All right, I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you want to see me do? Build another Quicksilver quad right now? Or put together the Evo with the Petec Alpha? It's on you guys. I'll tell you another funny thing. I was digging in my shit. Found a bunch of these. These are bi blades apparently. and they're cheap as hell. They came with, I think, that Martian frame years ago. And they're so flimsy. I was going to do a video and try to rip with them one day for the hell of it. I thought it'd be kind of funny. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do. Let's go ahead and throw this frame together. I don't know why that's in there. We'll throw this frame together. This is an Evo conversion kit. This ain't the whole kit. Yeah, it'll be alright. We'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and put this Evo together. Because I need these arms. I got too many Apex laying around, honestly. Oh, that one's got the sticker on it. Oh, man. Wait, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one that's got the hairline crack right here. The other one's good. You guys hear that music, or, I mean, does it matter? See, the thing about these Evo kits, you got to make sure you save all your screws. Let me get this camera over to the right. Wait, oh, there it is. I'm not lagging, am I? Okay, good. All right, good deal. Alright. So we're gonna keep these organized. Seriously. Oh, you fucking prick. Come on. Serious? Oh, this is fucking dumb. There it is, right? Oh, that looks bigger. Now I'm finding random screws. Are you fucking kidding me? I found a flight controller. That's funny. Oh, that's a, that's a fucking, what's it call it? Eye plate. Oh my god. Looks like I'm about to bust out the magnet. Oh well, fuck it. We'll come to that when we get there. Fucking stupid. I got an extra one somewhere, no idea. There's my forearms. That's all I need. Well, I'll need the standoffs too. Or do I? Yeah, I'll need standoffs. Alright, so what you get in your conversion kit is your lower plates. And of course your front gigs. Oh shit. And some whatchamacallit, screws for the Vista. And other mounts, whatever. They got the shorter. That's good, that's cool. I didn't know they threw all that in there. That's pretty fucking cool. Alright. Oh shit! You know what I forgot? I didn't check the mail today. I got mail, I know I do. I got some packages out there. I'll run out here in a minute. Son of a bitch. How did I forget that shit? Alright, let's move these right here. There's a centerpiece, but yeah, that's the front end. That is the top plate. You know, the Evo is so simple. I mean, in its construction, like, they nailed it when they developed it. Now, because this is going to be an alpha rig, I put through stack screws on it because it don't like to be soft mounted at all. I tried it. I tried the Maytech. I tried the fucking whatchamacallit. I just put my fucking hand right on a fucking soldering iron. I tried the Impulse RC. Is that what it is? I think so. I tried them. I tried all of them, and yeah. I think this is the one I just lost at. Right? Nope. No, I got an extra one in here somewhere. I could smell the hair on my freaking knuckles burning. There it is. Is that it? Alright. I think that's it. No. I know I got one. There it is. That's her. That's it right there. Yes, sir. That's a freshie. Alright, let's get some through stack screws here. And it will be this one, that one, and that one. There's my 3 stacks. I could use steel. I don't know. Maybe I should use steel. Because, well, I don't know. What should I fucking use? But I'll just pull them both out. Oh, yep, that's not what the fuck I was reaching for. How did that happen? There we go. So we got steel or aluminum. So what I will do, let's see here. Yeah. You're talking about this guy, right? Preload Joe. Little 20 by 20. I know it's a diatone, right? I think. I could be wrong. Looks like a diatone. Only because of the gummies. Diatone gummies are blue. All right. So that's the front. Okay. So let's go ahead and put our stack screws in. So what should I do? Oh, I need my nuts too. My nuts. These nuts. Alright. There's uno. Ah, come on. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Alright. So, I guess I'll just go with the fucking whatever. The only reason why, because steel and aluminum, whenever you tight down like a steel nut on aluminum, it creates its own. They don't come loose as often. Well, I'll just put a steel one in it. They don't come as loose as often because when the steel is tightened on aluminum, it creates its own kind of gasket effect, I guess. That's a plastic one. I don't know how that fucking happened. These are steel nuts. I guess they call them the golden nut. I had no idea until a few months ago. They call it the golden nut, I guess. I need to get one more because I grabbed a plastic nut by accident. I bought a whole bag of these nuts. These nuts? I bought a whole bag of them. Probably last me a lifetime. Like literally. Not even an exaggeration. They're just nice to have. And this line of, I can't call it work. Because it's not really work. But whatever. Alright. I got this new little toolbox over here, man. I got it was just under 20 bucks at freaking Lowe's. Little cobalt toolbox. I plan to get all white toolbox setup. Let's get my other pliers here. These don't have to be super tight. Don't have to get crazy with them. Just tight enough. Because once I bury these into the frame, I start constructing on it. That's it. I won't be able to access it anymore. Oh, I missed that now, didn't I? That should be good. I think we're good, man. Alright. Alright, so let's go one at a time here. I've never done it with a motor actually attached to the arm before, but let's do it. We can do it. We can do it. What's funny is the package is awaiting me right now outside. Pertains to this actually. Somebody had a question about motors on my Discord the other day. And manufacturers, motors and stuff. And that took me down a fucking rabbit hole. That is pretty fucking interesting. Like, really fucking interesting. What am I doing here? Am I doing this wrong? Nope. Okay. Like Tiger Motors make the majority of the motors out there, and ironically Tiger Motors make T-motor motors, and ironically they're called Tiger Motor, and in some of their documentation they kind of hence the name T-motor. Get it? Tiger T-motor. Anyway, thought that was fascinating as fuck. I'm doing this so backwards, it's not even funny, but I think every time I put one of these together, I go from a different angle. And I think I do it just to see. When that happens right there, gets stuck. Almost impossible to pick up off a flat surface when these things drop. Makes it slightly difficult because there's weight on it due to the motor. Come on. Fuck. Let's go. Alright. Alrighty. This is the rear plate. Her upper lower plate. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put the old, yeah. Ye old sons of bitches. I get them started a little with the pliers, but then I bring in my old trusty. Well, usually I don't go that long, so let me see here. There's one that I could use, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. Alright. I usually don't use one this long. I think I got a shorter one actually. Fuck this. Because it would take forever to get it screwed down in there. Kenny Kobe, what's up, buddy? How are you doing, my friend? Give me a second and I'll look at the chat here in a second, guys. Alright. Oh, there's a shorter one right there. Perfect. These are real short. I don't remember having ones that short. How short that fucker is. Huh. I think they were literally for that reason. Like, literally for that reason. Punching these through. I mean, I've only put together probably, like, actuality, I'll probably put together 10, maybe? Nah, maybe not 10. At least 7 Apex frames in my time. At least. Yeah, that's perfect. That is beautiful. Come on out there, quit farting around. There you go. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and start them all that way. Fuck it. Alright, let me look at the chat here. It's a diatoad and it's a fire hazard. Well, guess what? So am I. I'm a fire hazard freeload, Joe. I'll check it out. We'll see what happens with it. If it fails, it fails. I'll buy one. I'll get one for it. I don't care. I give everything a fair shake. Wow, fuck, I just dumped this shit out. I don't know why it's fucking trying to pick it out. Alright. There's that. There's that. Alright. Okay. Oh, ain't that beautiful. I used to have black, all black metal or nuts or press nuts because I didn't like the way the steel ones looked. And I had a bag of them and I went through them all. So that tells you how many Apexes I've had because all my other Apexes actually, show you. Other than the new ones I've built. Okay, there's some on that one there. Because I didn't like, I don't know, I'm a weirdo. I didn't like the way that looked. So see these are black here. See how they're black press nuts? I had a bag of those so I'd swap out the black ones for the metal ones. Because yeah, I'm a weirdo and I didn't like the way they looked when it was assembled. I should buy another sack of them. I don't even remember where the fuck I even got them, honestly. I saw them somewhere and was like, ooh. And grabbed them. All right, now we are ready. We are ready, fucking ready. Get back on. There. And this is called a shoulder bolt, and that only comes with the apex. That way, I mean, you could use this one here, and this is what you would get. I don't know where this one came from. What was this for? Just went through something. Did I buy these or something? Oh wait, maybe these were, I think these were motor ones I bought. Yep, they were. But yeah, these come with the apex. And they go up through here, apparently. And then that's when you put down your plate. All right. Yeah, so for a reminder to everyone out there, if you get the Apex Evo conversion kit, it's not going to come with any hardware screws. You know, for the frame. It's, you know, so they're the only screws it came with more than I thought it would, but it just came with screws that you would use to mount your Vista and your camera gear. So just to give you guys a heads up on that. So now this is officially a Apex Evo. So let's go ahead and put this together here, and these could go literally any fucking way. Like, there is no either side to this. Like, literally you can go that way, or you can flip it over and put it there, so you can't fuck this up. If you fuck it up, then that is amazing. That, call me, or not, I mean, message me if you end up fucking that up, because I'll have to, yeah, definitely, yeah, that would be some serious shit. I would definitely have to document that one. The only thing I don't like about this conversion, they should, well, I guess they can't. I guess they wouldn't know. I was about to bitch about the chin. Like, I like my chin guard on my Apex, but I run, obviously I run Coyote Brown. So they wouldn't, they got what, 3 or 4 different colors? 3, red, black, and Coyote Brown. So they wouldn't really know what color I was, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, yo. Yo. All right. Bam. Oh, so this motor is toast. Right here, I bent the bell. I fucked it up real good. Let me run outside and get my mail. I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Freaking raining up here in the nor'easter. Up here near Pittsburgh. All right. Let's open this bad lad up. Kenny Kobe, 2407's my motor, buddy. I honestly was looking into, when I first got into FPV, I thought 2407 was the motor. That was where it was at. And you know who else thought that? Bardwell. And because the only reason I mentioned Bardwell, because he actually made a motor, and I didn't know this until after I was in the hobby for a while. But he had a motor. His first motor was a 22 or 2407. And the only reason, I'm sure you guys know who Co-Nasty, you know, his motors were 2407. Let's see what all I got here. Oh, check that out, guys. Hell yeah. We got some stuff here. We got a few of these and a few of those. Got another couple motor bells. And then I got a new DJI plug for my goggles because it was acting up. Started losing my shit mid-flight. My video would cut out because the plug was dying on me. So I went to lipos, which I don't like to do. I don't like to use a 6S lipo on my goggles. Mainly because I have a bad habit to where I'll dedicate a lipo to the goggles, and this is all my fault. So, but I'll dedicate a battery to them goggles, and eventually I will murder that battery. Like, let's put one right here. Works. Representing. All right. So this one here, I banged off a son. Oh, my feature video on my YouTube channel. You know how they feature a video? In that video, I bang off a fucking basketball hoop, and that's what froze this one up. I'm actually using a lot of energy to turn that motor. It's stuck. Like, it'll turn, and I don't waste time trying to straighten them. I've done it, but yet, yeah, I mean, I get it if you don't want to buy a new one, but I just what was I saying? They're just never really right. You know, I mean, yeah, you can work on them for a while and probably get them right, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. Where's my fucking little Allen? I have a little Allen around here somewhere. Where's my little guy? Is he down here? Where you at, you little tyke? Where are you, little scamp? Oh shit. Damn, if it ain't here, then... Oh fuck. Oh man. Well, that wouldn't work. That's a star bit. That works sometimes. Not every time though, folks. Damn, that bitch is stuck on there. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I could put that on a drill and see if it, see how crooked it actually is. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. I got the red. Just I don't know, I order the red sometimes just for the hell of it. Don't matter to me. I don't care what my quad looks like because chances are I'm gonna bang it off a wall at 90 miles an hour anyway, eventually. So I'm not real particular about what my quad looks like. Just as long as it flies and it flies good. That's all I care about. Like, it's gotta fly so good that I never use stabilization. Never ever if I put stabilization on my GoPro or nothing. I like to see what the quad is doing at all times, even in, I don't know. It's just me. That's me. I know I don't understand a lot of other people do it. Use stabilization, and I don't hate. It's not, you know. But I don't. Never did. Why is my computer's working overtime over there? I don't usually do that. And the knees can go either way also. So you can flip these around, blah, 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 blah. Actually, they're already backwards because I like my camera as far forward as I can get it. You know, and I knock on wood. Not that I'm superstitious or religious in any way, but I've never broken an FPV camera. And I've blasted some shit. But I always angle it just the right angle. And I don't know, whatever. But anyway, there we go. What are you guys listening to over here? Oh, this is like one of my favorite jams on here. All right, what time is it? All right. So, okay. So this ESC is going to be going in here. So what I need to do, did I say, by the way, did I give him a shout out? His name is Anthony Greco, sent me this ESC. I don't remember if I said his name or not. Not that he asked me to give him a shout out or anything, I mean, but. All right, I'll clean that up a little bit. So let's go ahead and put this in the old thing here. All right. Okay. Go ahead and get some juice on her. Bam, baby, that's beautiful. That is beauts. Alright. Let's go ahead and pull out a, whatchamacallit? Do-do-do-do. Since this is a, alright, so I can go with this bad lad. Alright, so this has been repinned. Yeah, I repinned that before. All right. Color code don't matter because we're going FetTech to FetTech. So I'm not worried about color code. All right. Oh, wrong fucking way. There we go. All right. If I remember correctly. So we're going, where's my G4 at? Where the fuck my G4 go? Oh, there it is. Alrighty then. trimming the wire so I don't have too much slop, I guess you can call it, when I'm going into it. Should be good. Let's go ahead and soak them. Get the fuck on in, prick. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I gotta put it between my legs. There we go. What the fuck? I know I'm not losing my mind, right? I mean, I probably am. Okay. I knew I had them. I knew I had the sons of bitches. Sorry, guys. I got a little quiet on you. I'm here working, but give me a minute and I'll look at shit. Why? How is that happening? Fucking serious? See, when soldering to the whenever you're doing something like this, for some reason, all FETTech does is give you the important shit. All your motors, current, and sensor, or TX wire, whatnot. And then you have to power the play controller through VBAT, which is no biggie because that's what I do anyway. So that should be it. So there we go. And then the play controller, like I said, will be powered through VBAT. So we are good. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Anyway. All right. You know what surprises me? That they don't put a positive and negative, because they used to right over here for that reason. But they don't do it with this new 65 amp, which is surprising to me. All right. Okay. This bad boy is going right in here. Right there. See, I can just, what I'm going to do is just pop these two out, and I'll put two longer ones in. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I know I got, oh, okay, there we go. See, these are blue and green, but it's all combined right now. Or, I mean, purple and blue. So what I'm going to do is I can stick these in there and then run these over to there, which the only person that needs to know that's what that is me, so I ain't worried about it. So that will give me power to that. And I will just pop one of these off of here and throw on here. And yeah. But that way I can shed it to be back. Oh, you know what I forgot? Put these bad boys down. Always, because I use metal nuts, always got to have some kind of rubber spacer there. Never want to lay your ESC down on metal. That's for damn sure. So I put these down to protect her. And there we go. Anyway, well, that is where that's going to sit for now. I gotta hop off of here. It is 9 o'clock. Oh. I just want to say you guys are freaking awesome. I love everybody that tuned in. Well, I love everybody. I'm just a happy guy. I just love that PV also, man. It's great. The community is great. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the kind words and everything. And yeah, those that are on my Discord, and I knew, I told everybody, that what happened somewhat, but a lot of you reached out, and I really appreciate that. But Yeah. Yeah, I gotta hop off of here, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, next week, next Tuesday. You guys be safe. Take it easy.